Good morning, friends. It's so nice to see you today. It's Thursday. It is March 19th. And today I have a really fun book for us to read. Look at the colorful cover of this book. This is the dust cover, and they've made it little squares of color. Isn't that wonderful? So the artist has had a lot of fun. I decided to peek under the dust cover. And under the dust cover, I don't know if you can see, there's an imprint of a grand piano. That's a grand piano imprint. So they've embossed, they've pressed into the book in the shape of a piano. Wonderful. All right. How are you guys doing over the break? How's everybody doing? I know we're still on spring break, so some people are maybe still doing more relaxing things like sleeping in or things like that. And then I think next week we're going to start classes again, maybe the week after. I need to look. I think it's a little up in the air, but there are many things you can do at home during this time. So there's Khan Academy. You can watch videos on Khan Academy, Khan Academy, and just many educational videos. I know our PBS stations online have lots of educational videos also. So and then there are museums. You can take tours of museums online and look at aquarium cameras. Monterey Aquarium has a camera set up. You can see the otters and see what they're doing right now in Monterey, California. So that is very cool. Let me turn off my phone so it stops making noise at us. There we go. All right, here we go. Mysterious Thelonious. Mysterious Thelonious. This book is by Chris Roshka, one of my kids' favorite authors when they were little. And my dad, my children's granddad, or OG as we call him, introduced my children to Chris Rothka. And so this is yet another Christopher book dedicated to my son Christopher. I did realize my girls' books, they've actually taken them. They're boxed up and they've gone to each of the girls. So I don't think we're going to find any books that are not to Chris or probably Luke. So, but let's see. So the inscription that my dad wrote to Chris, as granddads sometimes do, inscribed the book, says, Christopher opened this book on 12/23/97. That's December 23, 1997. One day before Christmas Eve, with lots of love, OG. And OG has nice kind of a mixed cursive handwriting. That's another thing you guys can be doing right now. First and second graders working on your cursive handwriting. There are places online. Also learning to type. Coach D can take a fun spring break and turn it into an educational experience like that. All right. Mysterious Thelonious. Here's the dedication page. It says, for Dick Jackson. And Chris Roshka, by the way, his name is the only one on the cover. He wrote the book. He wrote the words in the book, and he is the artist who illustrated the book. So he did the words and the drawings in this book. Look at how it's written. This is a story about This is a story about the Thelonious monk and his music. Who is Thelonious Monk? There were no wrong notes on his piano. There were no wrong notes on his piano. His piano had no wrong notes. Oh no, no, no. You see how this is written kind of like musically, like a song? This is a story about the lovely music of Mr. Monk. All right, so we've learned Thelonious Monk made music. On what kind of instrument? That's right, piano. Remember? They said his piano had no wrong notes. No, no. Oh, no. He played not one wrong note. Not one. Have you ever seen a book like this where the words are in the color blocks all over the page? I'm going to explain why that's the case in a few minutes. His piano had none, not one. He played the music of freedom. Jazz. Jazz is the music of freedom. Have you heard jazz music? Every night at 9 p.m. on NPR, they play jazz music. So maybe you can listen to it or find some online by Thelonious Monk. This is a picture about his... Look at Thelonious go. What is this a picture about? This is a picture about his music. How can it be a picture about his music? Oh, so mysterious Thelonious. Mysterious Thelonious. Mysterious Thelonious. Look, you can read these. Oh, so mysterious Thelonious. Mysterious Thelonious. Mysterious Thelonious. Mysterious Thelonious. Oh, so. Look how the picture's changing and you can see the color blocks in Thelonious Monk. What an interesting way to draw in a book. This is a story about his music. Now let me tell you why there are color blocks in this book. The inspiration for this book is Mysterioso, one of Thelonious Monk's best loved compositions. That means it's something people love that he wrote. This is not so much a portrait of Thelonious Monk, rather, if the music of Mr. Monk were to sit for a portrait, it might look something like this. So if you can imagine what it would be like to draw a picture while you're listening to music, and that would be something fun for you to do today. Drawing a picture of the music. Would yours have color blocks? What colors would it have? Look, he's even made a little color map on the inset here. So it says di do ti te la li so se fa mi mi re di do ti te la li so se. I wonder if we went back and plugged those in, if they would make music in the book. So this is Mysterious Thelonious by Chris Rushka. And it's a very fun, sing-songy kind of book, isn't it? Now, I've given you lots of things to do today, or I've suggested lots of things for you to do today. And I know it's already getting very hot outside. So I do, though, want you to go outside and maybe do some jumping jacks or some stretches or some deep breathing, like that, so that your body knows it's daytime and we're awake. Okay? All right. I am so glad we got to spend this time together, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning. Okay? All right. Sounds good. Bye.